another episode of In the Gold Field with Swiftwater, and I've got a pretty good episode for you today. I've got a couple of guys out of Wisconsin, Jim and Pat. They're kind of first timers. Never did this before. Got a hold of me, and I was in line and gracious enough to take them out. We've been showing them a little stuff and what's going on. I've already broke them through a little panning. We did a little metal detecting. As people know, I'm not the greatest on metal detectors. I don't really. If you got a lot of time, I say go with it, but other than that, I'd rather spend my time looking for gold and finding it. But anyway, we got them on my big high banker today. We're down here on the Gold Rush 1 again. Yesterday we did a little clean out. I just started filming today. We're going to get today's, and then probably the clean out, their main clean out here Thursday. We're doing all 3 days. They're going to do a main clean out. That way they're going to see from the start process down to the finish panning, how to get all the black sands out. We want to cover them, from point A to point B. We're going to throw them on a dredge a little bit, but like I said, the high banker is going to be more versatile for what they're doing. So I think we'll find a little bit more gold that way. But without ado, we're going to get down here, get things set up, and periodically, like I said, I don't really show a lot of working and stuff like that. But hey, these guys are greenhorns, and they're not miners per se like us, so anything could happen. So I might film a little bit of stuff to make a good show out of it. They're pretty funny guys, so I'm pretty sure that you'll like them as well. But anything, like I said, without ado, let's get down here and get set up. So here we are, we got set up. We got Jim up here, he's dumping in. We got Patrick back here, he's doing digging, and I'm kind of moving buckets back and forth, but we kind of continuously switch off when somebody gets tired. Or wet, vice versa. Yeah, we're still in the same hole down here on the Gold Rush 1 that I was started at. Just continuing down a little bit deeper. Found some good gold yesterday. Jim and Patrick actually found a little bitty, what we call a little baby nug, a little bit smaller than a pea. You were kind of excited, weren't you?
Absolutely. And for anybody that's actually, this is our first time, for anyone that's actually considering doing this, make sure you trust the guide, because we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure he showed you on the camera.
Yeah, we take them out where nobody else can see them, that's for sure. I'd like to get them out here and give them the real experience.
Hey Pat, take a look at this.
Just a little spider.
Got a little Pat, here.
So they don't get out here very much, so anything new. Waiting still to dig up a big tarantula for them, but I haven't did that yet this year. I haven't even dug up a scorpion this year. That's kind of surprising as well.
Sorry for the delay there. Alright, enough fun for the day.
Luckily enough, we've been lucky enough that we haven't come up against any kind of snakes. Haven't dug up any scorpions. We haven't done anything with the animals, really. It's like they're in hiding. I don't know. It's the time of year they should be out. But anyway, get back to work. Alright, now you can see what we're doing here. We went a little bit out of the sand, come back into the nice big rock layer. So we're more or less prepping the hole. Like you've seen right there, that's one reason you don't get underneath rocks, because you can get buried. Remember in my last video I said stay on your knees? That's the reason why. You can get off your knees or get up off your knees, you can't get up off your butt. We're going to prep this hole. Get all the rocks thrown back out of it to make it a little more easier on us. And we're probably going to get back to work. We did two 40-minute runs, two 45-minute runs.
Yeah.
Found about 3 or 4 good chunkies he's got in the bottle.
Go get them, Pat.
He's been shaking the heck out of them. He loves them. But right now they're getting in there. They're finding out just what mining really is all about right now. They're just now getting into them big rocks we got to move out of the way. This is what makes it fun.
Shake him in front of the camera. Show them what we got.
They're in there. They're about, like I said, about 4 or 5 good chunky spots.
Sounds like a rattler.
Almost.
There we go.
What we're looking at though is a lot of where the floods actually come through. Some of the rocks that come down on the mountain. You can see the mountain right behind us. It's approximately, I don't know, 12 to 15 feet right there, but we're digging right along where the old mountain used to be. Some of the mountain's eroded. As you can see, we still got some of the sharp stones. That's the stuff that come off the rocks, but we still have the round river rock inside of it. Now, judging by how gold is, you know, that decomposing mountainside probably had cracks in it when the water's going over. We got fine gold. We're getting into some more chunkier stuff. So my theory is in the sharp stuff that we're actually pulling out could be where some of the nuggets and good pickers has actually got caught up through the flood here. Like I said, with this flood zone here, right here, it's like I said, we're on the Ben's Gold Rush 1. This flood zone is going to be probably, I'd say, a good 10, maybe 6 feet above my head, but it'd be about a good 20 feet in the middle of the creek, I'd say. And I'd say about 100 foot wide, so it's a pretty good, when the water's going through here, it's going pretty good. We got a bedrock outcropping over here to the right of us, and a whole slew of bedrock on the other side where the water's just been banging off of it. So this thing does an S through here. It's pretty wild and gnarly what it does. And like I said, judging on these rocks, well, we know it's been through there. I mean,
A lot of round stones.
that's as river round as you get. What do you think? Is mine easy or no?
It's easy when you're looking at your videos till you get here.
Like I said, they're finding out that moving a lot of rock and getting the job done, you know, he's probably going to think it's fun for a week, but after that he's probably going to like to get back to Wisconsin. It's going to be a little colder.
A lot colder. Beautiful here.
Yeah. Sorry about everybody that's freezing their butts off in the cold lands. So, anyway, just wanted to show you a little bit on prepping the hole. I wanted to see exactly what we go through. These guys, you know, they've been keeping up with me. It's not too bad. It's kind of easy work, but nice to take a break and have some guys come down who actually wanted to learn and pick it up and find out how to do it. But anyway, stick around. I'll show you a little bit more here after a bit. Maybe check on Ben Ironman Caldwell down there. He's got somebody down there he's actually showing today. So I might pull him up if they'll let me. If not, yeah, we'll go do something else. I already got some shots of Ben doing some dredging earlier, so I might fly back down there. But anyway, hang around. We'll be back. All right, we're here in a town called Cleator. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not. It's pretty small. I'll kind of do a little circle here so you can see around. It's not very big. Population is pretty small, but the only advantage is there is one bar in this little town. So this is where we stopped to. We're going to go to Crown King here in a little bit and take a ride up there. We're with Jim and Patrick again today. We took a little break. I figured that we'd come up here and they wanted to see a little bit of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to walk you through here and check out this bar. So pay attention. It's going to get cool. Like I said, it's pretty interesting. There's Patrick. He's loving the sun. Old Ben Ironman Caldwell over here. You know what he's doing. We got beer. Go up. Don't be Crown King. Come inside. We got Jim sitting here getting himself a beer.
Make sure you go and look at the yacht club.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell everybody about that. This is the Cleator Yacht Club. As you can see, plenty of dollar bills on the wall. Got a little stuff.
Pat, do you want a beer?
Like I said, it's not a very big place, but what it is, it does its job. And coming out here in the back. How you all doing?
Good, how you?
Good, good. Like I said, they call it the Cleator Yacht Club for a reason. It's a pretty interesting place. I'll give you that. Some surfboards on the wall. Oh, thanks, bro. Come out back here and All right, they got a nice little stage area they've got built up since I've been back here last. The old tiki bar. Yeah, it looks nice. And remember, folks, we're in the desert now. That's what's so funny out here. We're way in the middle of nowhere. You look around. They call this the yacht club. We love it, but it's just a nice piece of history. This place has been around for a good piece, and I'll probably get a little talking into up here with the patron here. Pretty interesting. That's a real nice establishment here. What do you think? You got any history on this? Like I said, it's pretty interesting. We stop by here all the time and pretty much have as a cocktail, I guess, a drink, a beer. But not sure how long this town's been around. It's been around for a little while. Anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see a little bit, and here we are again with another day. But yeah, when we get up to Crown King, we'll probably bring you back and show you a little bit more on that. Okay, now I know the camera's a little close, so I think I got it right. There we go, we can wind that up there. Anyway, as you can see right here, Fairbanks and Morris engine. I mean, that's a big block. That is one big block. And where we're at, we are in Crown King, Arizona. This is the first time I've actually got to get up this high. We've been traveled a couple times. Anyway, I'm going to do a little walkthrough and show you this place. If you're ever in Arizona, like I said, we're there in Cleator, and that's a little bitty town. Well, this is a little bitty spot too, but everything around here has been made on gold. So inside this place, there's some nifty stuff, some this and that. So there's a stamp mill that, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to tell you about that too. So without ado, let's take a walk, shall we? All right. Anyway, as you can see up here, it's got a nice little outside patio. A couple of pieces of equipment. Nice sit-down place. Like I said, this is just outside. As we walk up the thing, look at that nice scenery out there. That's the road you actually have to come up on right there. Got plenty of pines up here. The temperature's a little different though. I find it to be a little cooler for sure. Anyway, the outside of it, there's the old bar I'm expecting. And like I said, they've got plenty of seating up here. I guess on the weekends it gets pretty busy up here. It's a pretty cool hangout. Nice bar. Like I said, they got all kinds of neat little equipment. Old scales around. They got quite a few of them around actually. And right here we go. Welcome to the mill entrance. Here we go. All right, I hope it doesn't get too dark. Here we go. So let's stay light. So this is what you see when you walk in. Nice place around, old stove. Look at that artwork. Well, you ain't seen that for a while, I bet. Anyway, here's the bin. Got Jim and Ben keeping company over here. Nice old thing. There's a old muck truck or a muck box. Come through here. Like I said, there's the old boiler, and right here, this is the old stamp mill. And like I said, I'll tell you about that here in a second. Look at the grease in that. Boy, you want to talk about crushing some rocks. Big boiler. Got a nice little outside mining room. Like I said, this whole place was made on mining. It's crazy. But they've kept it really rude. You know, you got still got the wood floors. There's your old pianos. Some old scales in here. A little bit of aggregates there. Not for sure quite what it is, but yeah, nice piece of old scale. Nice old stove. Like I said, it looks really good. It's really nice. Now there's a picture that probably most people haven't seen. That's a picture of the old mine that used to be up here. That's a big one. I believe that's probably where the stamps come out of. I'm not for sure. Like I said, this place is just really interesting as heck. There's the old desk with a pair of scales on it. See if I can zoom in for you a little bit on that. It's up high. Anyway, like I said, this is a pretty cool place. Really cool place, actually. All the tools and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anyway, like I was trying to tell you, what a stamp mill is down here on the bottom, as you can see right through here. what they did is the ore actually come underneath them and in those gear systems up there raised and dropped, raised and dropped, raised and dropped, just to smash all the ore. And when the ore was smashed, and then of course they got to go through the leaching process and stuff like that. I'm sure you could look on YouTube and find something that would actually show it. But I just wanted to show you. It's like I said, nice stamp mill, still pristine shape as you can see, and it's really tough. Anyway, just thought I'd like you guys to see another place. This is Crown King, Arizona. So check it out if you get a chance. All right, here we are back at camp tonight. Took a long ride up to Crown King. Went to Cleator, seen Cleator, and what'd you guys think of that?
It was a good time.
It was a good time. It's pretty funny. You can find a yacht club in the desert. I know they got one at Quartzsite, but it was pretty interesting to see one up here as well. Anyway, here's the fine stuff. Now they already got some nice little pickers, some chunky stuff that they pull out. It comes up to about, let's say, about a little bit over a half gram. And then right here's all the fine stuff, and go ahead and hit that bad boy on. We're going to see what this weighs up to.
Moment of truth, huh?
Moment of truth. I'm hoping it's what I think it is.
Zero it out.
Here we go. $1,956. So just short of the 2 gram mark. Now I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more. I was hoping around probably 3.5. But when you get all the black sands out, you get all the dirt out and everything like that, it comes down to brass tacks. It's hard work for a little bit of gold, isn't it, guys?
Well, I learned 2 things. It's a lot of hard work, and 2, trust the person you're out there with, because you're really out there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you are out in the middle of nowhere. We went way out there today. We seen some pretty cool elevation changes and stuff like that, and I showed them a couple different claims that, or different roads that goes down to the claims. When the first day they got here, they thought that was pretty enjoyable too, since, well, it's pretty high up and it's a long way down in there, as you've seen on my last video. But, you know, guys, it is what it is.
Thank you.
I mean, I think you guys for coming out. I'm glad you guys let me video you and everything like that. And just to show you, you know, I don't do that all the time. You know, you just call me out of the blue, and we kind of just took up and got a game plan going and then went with it. So anyway, it's a little bit of gold, not bad for actually about 3 days digging out there.
About 5.5 hours of actually putting dirt in the machine.
It's like I said, it's a process out there. You got to prep your holes, get all the rocks out, stuff. It's more or less like classifying without classifying, because I hate shaking a bucket. These guys got to shake a bucket for about what, an hour one day.
Well, you also was teaching us, so next time we come out, and there will be a next time, you won't have to go through the learning. We won't have to go through a learning curve. We'll be able to jump right into it and go.
It does take a little bit of learning curve. Like I said, to set the equipment up and know what to pull out, when to pull out, and put it up, that takes a little bit. But they caught on pretty quick, and they worked with me pretty good. And I think the last day he got a little tired down hole digging, but my arm was getting kind of tired of putting the buckets up in there in the chute as well. So, but anyway, Pat and Jim, thanks for letting me video you today and taking care of all that. And as for you guys, like I always say, I'm out of here again. It's nighttime, it's getting late. These guys got to fly back to Wisconsin pretty early in the morning. I'm talking like 3 o'clock. That's a red-eye flight to me if I ever seen it. But
yeah, pretty much.
that's something else. But anyway, like I said, we're going to get this out, and I'm out. So without ado, get out there to start living life before life isn't there to start living. And I may see you in the gold field. Take care.
Bye.